What's good, people? Welcome back to another SLP TV production. It is myself, the Gaffer Wheeler. We are back against Xavelhas, a team that we played before earlier in the season, right before the sort of COVID situation and the break happened. We won quite convincingly 4-0, so we kind of know what to expect from this team. However, with all the clubs this year, everyone has managed to get some new faces in and improve. So teams that we were sort of expecting to play a certain way have turned up with completely different faces, or in the double headers, two teams to play against, which has affected us. And you would have seen in the last set of fixtures, we got a draw and then a loss. So we're coming off a loss. We need improvement. The Gaffer has said this is a must-win. We want to start moving up the league table. We've got a decent lineup today. Confidence is sky high. We know what we can do. Let's see how the boys get on. So we've said to the boys before the game, like, we want to pass this team to death. This is a good flat surface for us. Although it's a narrow pitch, we feel with the players that we've got out there, we should win this game by playing an expansive style of football and focusing really on short, sharp, quick passes. We've got Matty in midfield today, his strongest position. We've got Elijah, Charles, Ija. We've got a really good, strong forward line up there. Jeff up top. We've got Cam at the back, settling in there with Aaron, our A-star YouTuber. We've also got Adrian back there. So it's a really good lineup. We're hoping for some expressive football. It is a very narrow pitch. So let's see how we get on. Play broken up there by Matt, just manages to nip in and win the challenge. Same with Craig there. Charles can play off both feet, so very comfortable playing into Ija. Very confusing with Ija and Elijah. We're going to have to give them nicknames, I think, but our forward play just broken down a little bit there. But you can see as Xavelhas come forward, we've got really good, strong defence there that can just break it up as Ija goes for a shot. Xavelhas whip one forward, tries to play it into the channel. Cam there, very composed. Aaron playing it back to him. We said that today. There's no reason to panic. We don't feel their forward line is going to run us. So it should allow us time and space to play out. Getting it out into the feet of Adrian. The old warhorse is still going, pushing forward. Plays it into Elijah. Lovely first touch. Just drags wide. Lovely little turn there by the Xavelhas player. Plays it out to their 11. Good press there by Elijah. Being backed up there by Max. Backed up there by Ija. Max is getting the ball here. He just has to slip Jeff, I think. But no, is he going to go for a shot? Come on, Max. Oh, it's just blocked. Decent shot there by Max. He's not really known for his shooting. Sorry, Max. Matty there just breaking up play. Played forward into Cam. That should be easy and that should be recoverable there for Tom. Throw in for Xavelhas. Poor touch there by their centre forward. Aaron looks for forward pass, but it's blocked out there. They keep it live. Matty just doing really well to try and break up play there. Charles plays forward again. Elijah, I think he wanted a cleaner pass than that. He seems to play it back into danger, but Craigie mops up. Matt, lovely little touch there. Good little block there by the Xavelhas player, but this is comfortable for us as we play forward. It's just overhit. Good defensive header there by Craig. Good communication. Charles there looks to win it. Played into Ija. Round the corner to Charles. It's good football. Just broken up there again. They're just slightly getting ahead of us when we're trying to play that forward pass at the moment. But you can see there the movement is good. When Ija's dropping in, Charles is getting around him. Or Elijah is on his toes, ready to make that run through the channel. As Charles there just maintaining possession to Matt here. Matty, great pass out to the wide position there by Ija. Great first touch. And we're just ticking over, which is very nice. We're trying to build into a rhythm. Unfortunately, it just breaks down there. But we're just ticking over, trying to get into a rhythm. And I feel just as we can get a little bit more comfortable on the ball, short and sharper passes, we should get a lot of joy as we rejoin the action here with a throw-in. Now, it's a really narrow pitch, so we said, let's wind one up. Let's get some balls into the box. We've been good from set pieces. Let's use the throw-ins to our advantage as well, as Xavelhas look to get on the attack. Aaron with a really good interception there. Max with a good challenge. Craigie plays it forward. Is it onside? It looks like it's onside. Ija, I think he's gone for the curl. Didn't quite connect with it. That's a shame because that's a good opportunity there. Maybe if he just tapped it out of his feet and got some power on that. You never know. It might have been 1-0 up. As Cam looks to block that. And then it goes out for a throw-in for Xavelhas. This is where it's been breaking down a little bit for Xavelhas. When they play it up to their striker, it just seems to slow down for them. But they've put a good ball into the box there, and that's well intercepted there by Craig. pops out for the corner here. Xavelhas with the corner. They whip it in. Tom, make the right decision, I think, there. I think that was coming in with a bit too much pace. So if you go to catch it and you don't keep an eye on the flight of the ball, there could have been problems there. So he's done well to punch that out. Another corner here for Xavelhas. They're racking these up now. Let's see if they get any joy from this set piece. They've won the header, but they didn't direct it well. One there by Cam. He goes for the spectacular. He's blocked there on the first attempt. I think he's gone for a Rabona cross there. He fancies himself a bit. And it's played out there now. Here we go with the counter-attack. This is what we look to set up. It's played out there wide to Jeff. Step over and shot, surely. Left foot. Good effort, good save. It was central. If it was a little bit wider, maybe we would have went 1-0 up there. But that's a good effort, good counter-attack there by us. Xavelhas are struggling a little bit to get this under control to defend. But they managed to knock it out of play. Cam looking to wind up another long throw here. We've got to get something from these. Xavelhas are just meeting it before us. A bit disappointed in that. They're attacking it far better than us at the moment. As we do well again. As that ball plays forward, we intercept it and we look to play forward. It's just broken down again there. We need to just really step this up a little bit. It's just a little bit flat in terms of the sharpness in the forward areas at the moment. We're doing well here. Charlesy comes in, wins the ball. Matt, I think, has been superb so far. Very experienced central midfielder, has played in I think it's the Northern Counties non-league scene, played out in America as well. Really showed his experience in this game. It was a superb addition for us, as he's just breaking down there for Xavelhas, played out to Tom, and that's comfortable for us as we rejoin the action with Xavelhas again, playing forward. As you see there, Charles again in with the challenge. Charles or Matt at the moment, as soon as Xavelhas pop it into that midfield, they are winning those battles. And it's really good to see, especially with Charles, who, that's not his natural game. Started as a striker, as an attacking midfielder, as a winger. And he's dropped back into midfield, and I think he's had a really good game so far. Just needs to be a little bit sharper on the second balls when it's played past him. And he looks there, he snaps in, wins another tackle. Well done, that's superb. And that's what we look to do. Win it, give it, play forward. That's a lovely ball there by Arja, just slightly runs away from Jeff. But this is good, but we need to up it 10% more. I think if we were a little bit more urgent in everything that we did, I don't think Xavelhas would be able to handle us. And unfortunately, it looks like one of the guys is going to go off with an injury. Never nice to see. Charles again driving forward. Just cut out there by the Xavelhas player. Steams into another tackle. He is putting himself about a bit in this game, and that is great to see. We asked for hard work, discipline, work rate, controlled aggression. Charles is certainly showing that at the moment, as Matty just loses that possession there. That's not a good area to lose possession, as Xavelhas looking to break forward. Craigie comes and delays him, cuts in on his right foot. That's a very good goal. Very good goal. We'll be very disappointed there. We have given them that from an individual error. They've managed to pick up a goal. So we find ourselves 1-0 down, really, against the run of play. Most of their attacks were breaking down as they went forward. And it's just so unfortunate from an individual error where we were sort of caught in possession. It's played out to someone who can certainly strike a ball. We find ourselves 1-0 down, but that's a lovely sprayed pass there by Matt into Aaron, playing this in left back position into Ija, who gets caught there right at the end. No free kick given, a challenge off the ball, and no penalty. Great pass and great touch there from Ija. Played into Elijah, get the ball under control. You can see the narrow pitch is actually not working well for us here, as when we play this short, sharp football to try and disrupt their defensive position, because the pitch is so narrow, they can just stay in their defensive shape, and we can't quite cut through it at the moment. But an opportunity here coming forward. Matty winds one up. He can certainly hit them. You can hear there from Craigie saying, let's play, let's play. He wants it faster, he wants it sharper. Good switch there by Matt, very accurate. Out to Elijah, cuts it back in. It's a save, or did that go in? Well, it didn't go in, and it's still 0-1 to Xavelhas as we wind up for another long throw. We have to do better here. We're not attacking these at all. That's quite disappointing from a coaching point of view. If it's a narrow pitch and we're winding up a long throw, there should be 2 or 3 bodies hurling themselves at that ball there. Very disappointing. We're going to have a conversation about that after this game. But the positives, we're playing good football, and the negatives, we're 1-0 down. This is not good. As I say, the narrow pitch is not great for us because we can't split the fullbacks from the centre halves and the wingers from the central midfielder to create those inside channels where we can slip in Ija, we can slip in Jeff, we can slip in Elijah. And this sort of narrow, condensed pitch is working well at the moment for Xavelhas because this is what they can do. They can win it and they can move forward as he goes for a shot. That's not going to trouble Tom. Direct pass there from Tom. He's done the right thing there. Played Elijah in. Keeper's come rushing out. That is a fantastic goal with his left foot to lob the goalkeeper. That's an assist for Tom. RJ is not missing from there. Those opportunities come, he's taking them. So we now find ourselves 1-1. I think the goal scorer is going off. They've got a new number 10 on. A bit more of a physical presence up top. Maxi's coming off. And we're going to have Jason come on. Sorry, Ruel come on in his place. We want a little bit more pace, a little bit more change of direction. So this should hopefully, this change, help for the better. But it's 1-1. Disappointed to concede. But that goal now should give us some impetus to go forward. We know we can score. A direct pass like that. Hey, look, sometimes going long, going direct, it can help. If the short game isn't working, you've got to be able to mix it up. And we don't sign players with pace, power, and able to finish if we don't play to their strengths. As the ball's played out there by the Xavelhas keeper. Good first touch there by that player, and it's a foul. Free kick here is going to be taken by Ruel. Now we've got to go and attack these. So far, we haven't been attacking the throw-ins. Ball's whipped in. Just miss it. Comes out to Aaron. Got Jason coming on now. More pace and power in the wide areas. We were getting the ball into those channels. We just want someone to maybe carry with the ball a little bit more as well now. So this is another threat for us going forward. Really good options with Ija, Jason, Ruel, Jeff, Elijah coming into these attacking areas, which hopefully should result in goals. Something that we haven't been great with this season. We haven't really racked up the goals tally. I think we are one of the lower goal scorers within the division. But let's see if we can change that for the rest of this game.
It's not a foul because it's Sunday league.
Number 9's not happy. He was chirping back at the sideline saying this is Sunday league, so you can't give fouls in Sunday league, which is strange. He's got more of an active role in this game. Watch out for that at the end of the game. But here we have Jason, exactly what we asked for. Pace, power, strong off the ball, plays forward to Adrian, into Jeff, looks for the ball around the corner. Jason just gets his foot on it. Oh, good save there by the keeper. Oh, that would have been an immediate impact for Jason as it just gets played out there. So that's a half-time whistle. It is 1-1. Bit of a disappointment to go 1-0 down, but a good reaction from the lads. Played some good stuff. Let's hear what the gaffer has to say.
Come on, take the second half now, man. We're fucking about.
The reason being is that, first of all, this area here, they are not going to run us. They're not going to run us at all. Okay? They understand that there's a little bit of a physical presence. So from goalkeeper, it's going bang there. Okay? So when that happens, drop 5 yards, win it, and I've got 2 central midfielders here to sweep up the second ball. That is important. This area here is important. Because if we win that, we get possession and we've got options. If we lose it, we're losing the ball in its final third where they can get the ball in this danger area. Okay? Focus on these second balls.
Giving the ball away in that middle of the park today, and got to own that. We can't. There's so much space, so the wingers are going, but we're giving that careless first pass away, and then we're inviting pressure onto us. We mop that up, we're good to go.
One thing I will say, the passing is brilliant. It's got to be quicker. The reason why it's got to be quicker is because the narrow pitch is helping them. Because when you play, where it's narrow, they can just stand. So right, come in here, let them play. Because we're not getting disrupted. But if it's moved quickly, one might have to step out and it's creating a space. But when it's slow, or it's 2 or 3 or 4 touches, it doesn't work. Think of it like this. If I've held the ball for longer than 4 seconds, I've fucked it. No more than 4 seconds, keep it moving. Get it wide and cutbacks. We good?
Yeah.
Hands together and Panthers. Hey. I must win. Clean sheet, score some fucking goals. Panthers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Panthers! Let's go!
So So the gaffer's saying there it is a must-win. We need to move the ball a lot quicker. If we're holding on to it too long, it just allows Xavelhas to get back into their defensive shape. And with the narrow pitch, there's pockets of spaces, the balls into the channel are just going to be nullified by the opposition. So we've got to start strong, and it's got to be quick. We've got Faisal on the pitch now in midfield with Matt, and we've got a front 3 or 4 of Ruel, Jeff, Elijah, Jason. I just come off for a breezer because he was getting kicked all game. Let's see how we get on.
Work it back! Work it back!
Xavelhas playing forward, but again we seem to do really well to just nullify their attacks, and that's really good there. Tom rolling it out to Craig. Craig is demanding the ball, wants to play quickly. Faisal coming into the pocket, creating space for maybe others, but it's just a little bit slower than what I wanted. But Faisal doing well there to run into space again. Again, creating space for Matt, for the defenders to try play forward, pop it into those pockets of space. But what we can't have is it being cut out there. But what we do like is when Matt steps in, wins that ball, plays it wide and gets us playing forward. And we've got Jason here fronting up a player 1v1. It's exactly what he wants. Nips it past him and goes out for a corner. Well, it looks like it didn't go out for a corner. Now we rejoin the action for a throw-in. Adrian plays it forward. Got Ruel on the right-hand side. Slip him in there. He's gone into Elijah. He scoops it forward to Jeff. It's just all a little bit condensed there at the moment. We need to widen that up. Someone needs to be bending their run, going for another area of space and maybe pull away a defender. Matt steps in there. Fantastic midfield play. Plays into Ruel. Ruel slides it in, and there we are. 2-1. That is fantastic. Lovely little 1-2 touch pass around the corner. Ruel slipped in here. Keeper's come rushing out. Slides it in. It's now 2-1. Shouts for handball there, not given as Xavelhas are playing forward. The rain is coming now, so it's a lot slicker pitch than what we had in the first half. Good defending there. We've nullified that. We're playing forward. Really good touch there by Jeff. Jeff, oh, that's just cut out. That would have been a really good pass. Ruel would have been through again, and who knows, maybe would have gone further goal ahead. Corner for Panthers floated in. That's much better. That allows people to attack it, but yet again no one does. Very disappointing with our set pieces today. It's such a narrow pitch. I thought we would have got a lot of joy out of that, but we're playing forward. Cam winds one up. Oh, it's almost a mistake there by the goalkeeper, but he just managed to get a handle of it as he looks to play long. Played up to his... No, that's a poor touch there. Allows Adrian to win that back and just play it out nicely. Craig into Faisal. Turns out they've done well to slow us down there, but Matty's dropped really deep and looked to spray it out wide. What a touch by Jason. He just got to slot it. Saved by the keeper. Fantastic goal. That all comes from the pass from Matt. The first touch is exquisite from Jason. Maybe he wanted to finish that first time, but we now find ourselves 3-1 up. This is where we can kick on. I can't see them getting back in this game if we go 2 or 3 more goals ahead. I think there was more interaction with the sideline there. I think we weren't very happy with number 9's comments. Not really what we like to do as a team, but you know, emotions get the better of some people. That's a really good challenge there. Really good challenge by Cam. Really good ball by Jason. Jeff, that is exquisite. Look at the technique on the finish. Swazzes that one. Keeper, no chance. 4-1, we're in cruise control. They're complaining about offside. I think they were flagging for anything in this game. So we find ourselves 4-1 up. This is a really good point for us now to really start kicking on. See if we can really take them to the sword. As we've got Ruel attacking there. They're trying to play out. The rain came, which made it a little bit easier for us. It was a lot slicker for our passing. But Xavelhas, all credit to them, they do not give up as they've got a really good pass over the top there. He just needs to find the target. Ooh, rasping effort. Big man's lining one up here for a free kick. Now, this would be interesting if they were managed to score from this position at 4-2. It makes it an interesting game. Right into the wall. Right into the wall. Good clearance there by Craig. Good first touch there by Jeff. What a pass by Jason. What a touch by Ruel. Oh, if they finish from this, this is going to be a superb goal. Lovely little fast feet there. Drops to Jason, and it's 5. The build up to this goal was Unreal. Look at this pass by Jason to pick out Ruel with immaculate first touch. Brings it down, beats a player, cuts it across, drops then at the back post to Jason, who finishes his hard work. 5-1. Surely they can't come back from this now. This has been a superb second half. We've really taken them to the sword in this game. I don't think there's much time left. There's about 20-25 minutes left of this second half, but we have really been clinical in this period, 10 and 15 minutes. Every shot pretty much seems to go in. What we haven't done enough of this season, but we've managed to find ourselves a flat pitch which allows us to play football, and then we're getting our opportunities and putting them away. 5-1, let's see what else happens. Xavelhas playing some nice football there. 1 and 2 touch passes round the corner. If he slots his teammate in there, no, cuts in, right foot. What a goal. What a goal. He's been getting some stick from the sidelines after some silly comments, but that is a fantastic effort. It's now 5-2. We don't really want to come back from Xavelhas here. We want to continue in the same vein in which we've had, but who knows, that could happen. As Xavelhas have a corner, they play it short. He winds one up. Good save there by Tom. That's 2 good efforts. Very close proximity. They're going for a corner. Another header. My goodness. They could have been quite easily 5-3. As we play it out from the goal. Played up to Elijah. Just cut out there by Xavelhas. Good touch there by Jeff. Knocks it past this player. And what can he do? He's got a drive. He's got a tap and drive. Cuts inside. Oh, does he catch him? I'm not too sure. Gets it back up on his feet. The ref is saying no. It's unfortunate that's broken down. Have to be very careful with challenges in that sort of position as it's played in here. Xavelhas have a really good opportunity again as they play it over the top. They seem to have found a little bit of rhythm, and it's gone out for a corner. They are starting to get back in this game. You can hear the cries from the skipper. He's not happy. There's 2 men that were just left at the back post there, unmarked. This is a bit dangerous for us. We seem to have gone a bit flat, and Xavelhas seems to have found a second win as he's gone up for a header, and it's bounced over everyone, and it's now 5-3. No wonder he's celebrating. What a comeback from Xavelhas. All credit to them. But this is shocking defending from us. We have completely switched off as a team. As it just drops to Jeff. That would have been a good opportunity to go one ahead. So we now find the game at 5-3. It's a lot tighter affair than what it was 5 minutes ago. Xavelhas, like the Undertaker, have popped up out of nowhere. Found themselves a second bit of life in them. As we play forward here, that's just going to be too much for Faisal. 5-3. The next goal is very interesting. If they get this goal, the momentum, you must say, has swung in their favour, and anything could happen. Jason with a really good challenge there. Really high up the pitch. Faisal's got to play it out wide. That's a lazy option there to go for the shot. He needs to get that down and spray it out wide to Ruel. You can see here Cam now playing in a right back position. We've had a couple of injuries pop up in the defence. Maybe that has that disruption being a reason why Xavelhas are getting back in this game. But it's 5-3. We find ourselves with the corner. That's a poor corner there. We've got to do a lot better than that. It needs to be played into an area in which we can attack. Craigie there at the back. Tom, there should just be a simple pass out to mop this up, but he does the right thing. Maybe he should have slowed it down there. I don't think we need to play as quickly when we're 5-3 and the momentum has swung. But that's a lovely spray out wide there by Max into Cam, who plays forward. It's unfortunate it's just played behind Ruel. If that was played into the channel, I think Ruel could have got on the end of that and made something happen. But he's done really well there to press from the front. We're trying to stop them from playing out as they seem to have got a second win, and they're managing to find more time and space to dictate what they want to do in the game. And you can see they've done really well there to regain possession. They're playing forward again. Matty does well to stop that attack. I think Matt's having to now play at centre half. Adrian's had to go off with an injury, and it's just played out. A lot of passion coming from the Xavelhas sidelines as they're playing forward, and we're just a little bit disorientated at the back there. We've had to chop and change it around. We've got essentially 2 midfielders playing in the back 4. As it's played to Jeff, he's just got to slot it. Still has an opportunity to slot it. And he's missed. That was a great opportunity.
Come on, Elijah!
Xavelhas pushing forward. They want that other goal. They want to get something out of this game. They feel that the last 10 or 15 minutes has been all them. And I have to agree, with situations like this happening where it's breaking down for us, you have to say it has certainly swung in their favour as they look to play it around the corner. As he goes and he's gone and done it. It's 5-4. This is woeful from us. Absolutely woeful. How we've allowed to be 5-1 up to then find ourselves at 5-4 as another rasping effort. Good save by Tom. The rain is really coming down heavy in this game now. There are maybe 1 or 2 minutes left of this game. A bit of a cynical foul there by Xavelhas. Not given by the referee. I don't understand how that wasn't. As they're playing forward again, Charlesy gets up, who's come onto the pitch now just to add a little bit more bite in midfield to try and win it. Maxi does well there to nick it ahead. Now lads, we need to score from these sort of positions. Aja just keep driving, he cuts inside. I don't think that was the right decision. Maybe he could have driven that into the box a bit more. As it's played up to Xavelhas, we seem to miss the challenge. Good tackle there by Faisal. There are literally seconds left in this game. This surely has to be there or thereabouts in terms of the last kick of the game. The keeper's gone up. It's a free kick to Xavelhas. If they score this, it's a point from 5-1 up. Played into the box. Won by Matt. Hits Charles's back. Jason does really well to recover there. Ija plays it back. Got Craigie who's going to hook this line. He's hooked it line. Xavelhas are complaining that the ball's gone out. They're flagging again. The referee's having none of it. The ball didn't go out. Looks like Ruel's just going to tap this over the line for a 6-4 win. The ref's waiting for it to be done to give the goal. And he does exactly that. 6-4. They're really not happy with the decision to be made, but the ball did not go out. And you can see here, unfortunately, these scenes, no one wants this in football. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. There were seconds left of the game. He's lost his head. The referee's given the goal. It's a 6-4 win. Really cagey towards the end of the game for us. Not happy with the way it ended, but a win nonetheless.
One negative, shouldn't have let them back in that game. 100%. We thought the game was done when there was about 20 minutes left to go. And I said to you beforehand, they will fight for everything. They're not a particularly good team, but endeavour, fighting for your teammates, you'll get things out of it. We had to do that towards the end, and we got the result. Brilliant. Did you all play with a smile on your face?
Yeah, towards the end I was a bit shit.
Yeah.
I shit myself.
But the majority of you played with a smile on your face? Enjoyed it? That's all I wanted today. That's all I wanted. Alright? That's how I noticed they got some goals back. We got 3 points. Yeah. It's Sunday League at the end of the day in the pouring rain. Goals, you're going to concede goals. Alright? Going forward, we need to be ruthless though. We need to be ruthless. Because goals scored and stuff like that, goal difference, will count. We now will not get relegated. Fantastic. We now have an opportunity to finish top 7. I think for a newly promoted side, the way we played this season, we deserve at least that. At least that. Fucking 3 points and well deserved. You dominated that game. You dominated that game. We just took our foot off the pedal. We cannot do that going forward. And don't stop playing when you think the game's won and players are coming on and we start doing things that we wouldn't normally do. Don't disrespect them by not playing anymore, by doing your own thing. Those players coming on want to play that sexy football with you. They don't want to come on and then it's individuals. So let's respect them as well when they come on. But also, when you come on, I call you my game changers. Exactly that, change the game. For the better. You've got to be, I talk about fitness levels, don't I? This is the reason, when you come on, it's got to be 100% straight away. You've got to be a game changer in the sense of for the positive, not for the negative. And with the smiles on your faces, to get 3 points, we can have a drink after as well, that is brilliant. So well done everyone, that is absolutely superb, I'm buzzing. Let's go in the change room and get changed.
Hey, don't do that again, you know how much shit I was talking about.